Mwah.
Going to the Yves Saint Laurent Museum. Yeah, it's Yves Saint Laurent Museum in Palais de Tokyo, if I'm correct, that we're going to. This is a fit. She's very simple. Ignore the chaos that's happening in my bathroom. I'm about to head downstairs. We're also going to Carette for breakfast. And yeah, this is the look. And yeah, I'm gonna head out.
That, and then you can benefit. It's just what it is. Busy. I think they move fast though.
A wallet per outfit and a couple cases. Need different forms.
With the fucking roof, Romeo, huh? The steels make them move. Shock quick.
I have a ticket, not you.
All right, hey y'all. So, okay, there's sound. So I have a haul from the Museum of Yves Saint Laurent, and then I have like a little convenience store slash pharmacy haul. I'm gonna start at the convenience store and pharmacy. So from the pharmacy, I have, I guess these are like rapid healing or like blister things. When I wear pointed, like the triangle pointed heels, I always get like cuts on my toes. It's always my middle toes, like always 1 and 1 on both feet. So I got these. Hopefully it'll help because I don't know. I'm just hoping it works because it hurts so bad. But yeah, I think it's supposed to help. I don't know. I was recommended it, so let's hope. And there's 8 of these, so fingers crossed. I literally just need the scab to heal and to be protected, so that's all I'm asking for. And then from the museum, oh, I'll finish this first, hold on. And then from the museum, I got just some books and like postcard things. So in terms of books, this looks so stupid. It looks dumb, but you get the vision, right? No, it looks stupid. It looks stupid. It's okay. I had to fix it. It looks bulky and dumb, but it's whatever. So first I got the actual like little booklet for the museum itself. It talks about the museum, like the history and everything, the years, kind of like the journey of Yves Saint Laurent and the designer himself. It talks about the location, 5 Avenue. I love if there's like little foldable things, like some of these things fold open. I really like this. I wanted like some bedside table books. I don't have a coffee table, but like if I did, yes. It mentions, okay, it mentions other museums as well where I guess maybe his stuff is like showcased. You know when people are like, we love designers who make clothes for women. He makes clothes for women. Like he makes clothes because he loves women. Because you know there are some designers where they make clothes and you're like, you don't actually like women, do you? Or it's like you make clothes for the male gaze versus the female gaze. I love the fashion of Prada, Chanel, Yves Saint Laurent, and Dior's cute sometimes. I like Dior. But I think I prefer them more for makeup than fashion. Low-key. They do have some cute fashion, but like I think I prefer them for makeup. Prada I prefer for perfume and bags. I love their bags. Especially when they do collabs. I'm not a fan of Gucci and Versace. I'm not. No shade to them. I think I really am more of a I'm not even really a Chanel girl either. Like I have a pair of Chanel sneakers, but I think I'm really more of a Yves Saint Laurent Prada girly. Yeah. Oh, and Louis Vuitton sometimes. Yes. So yeah, I got this book. This is the museum book. I got the Yves Saint Laurent, the album, which I think is basically just like about, it is a biography of his life. And I'm gonna read the back of it. Discover the entire Yves Saint Laurent story through the key dates in his work and life in this richly illustrated biography. Story of his childhood, his early days at Dior, his deepest friendships. Oh yeah, because if you're in the museum, it talks about his experiences when he was working under Christian Dior and stuff like that. It was really fascinating. The creation of his fashion house, his Moroccan and Asian influences. I love seeing the Asian influences. I think it was his China exposition. He had a show with a lot of clothing like in honor of Chinese fashion, and it was beautiful. I really liked it. Backstage secrets of the fashion house, as well as cultural concerns and hidden treasures. Yeah, at the Yves Saint Laurent Paris Museum are also revealed. So these are for me. And then lastly, I have the World According to Yves Saint Laurent. I just love the font, by the way, for this. And it has a little heart on the back. I think when they're selling it, they called it Love, like Yves Saint Laurent Love. And I don't know, it's just so interesting. I don't know if it's supposed to be like maybe looking at the world through his lens or like a biography, but I don't know. Wait, that page? Yeah, it's love. The first page is this, right? And it says, I had a wonderful childhood. I was a very sensitive, very happy child. Yeah, I was a very sensitive, very happy child. I will be less so later in life. T. And there's quotes on here, which I love. I love a quote. I think this is mostly a quote book. So like literally the world through his eyes. So like it talks about his opinions on clothing. I make clothes, not costumes. Like I was saying about a man who cares about women. I could never bring myself to call him Christian. He was always Monsieur Dior. We're talking about respect, period. YSL and Dior, Chanel and other designers. Christian D, Gabrielle C, Cristobal, I don't know, B, Hubert Digi, Elsa S. I apologize if I said the names wrong. It talks about his different journeys, making tuxedos for women, jeans, little quotes of just like, I like this. It gives like insight into him without, I guess, being like a biography. It's like we had the biography and then we had just like little quotes in here. Like, where's a quote? Picasso's, because he does have a collection that was in honor or in tribute to Picasso, which was, I really liked it. And one of the quotes is, Picasso's work is pure genius. It is brimming with life and truth. Picasso is not about purity. His work is Baroque. Is it Baroque, right? It has many streams, many arcs, many strings to his bow. Streams. I said streams, right? Streams, many arcs, many strings. He did a lot of work in like celebratory and in honor of other artists, which I thought was fascinating. Why I saw in color. After black, my favorite color is pink. Period. I love pink and I love black. Pink, it's a beautiful color because it evokes childhood. Not why I love it, but period. I agree. This reflection of the sky and sun in the mirror, I would like to make that into an evening dress. I love gold, a magical color for a woman's reflection, the color of the sun. Gold on black, women eats. I love red, aggressive and wild, and beige, the color of the desert. Gold because it is pure and it flows like liquid, molding to the body until the body becomes nothing more than a line. Red forms the basis of makeup, the lips and nails. Red is a noble color, the color of a precious stone, ruby, my birthstone. And it's a dangerous color. Sometimes you have to play with fire. Red, it's a religious color, stands for blood, and it's regal. It represents Phaedra and a whole host of mythical heroines. Red symbolizes fire and fight. Red is like a battle between life and death. I do like, mind you, with the page, it starts red in all caps, and then the very last line, it's lowercase. I don't know, I just think it's creative. I turned black into a color. I don't know, I just really like museums where it talks about fashion, because you get to learn more about the artists themselves and their motivation and what inspires them, and just kind of seeing their work through the lens of them. I don't know, I just enjoy stuff like that. And then in here I have like some postcards and posters. Some of these are gonna be gifts to people for birthdays or for when I come back. So should I open it? Yeah, I'm gonna have to open it anyways, so I'm still open it. Ooh. Yes. Alright, so the first card I got is for my father. Oh shit, I think I got the wrong year. Fuck. I grabbed the wrong year. Oh no. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Okay, this is for my mom, I think. I think she forgot to take this from me. I'm just gonna give it to her for Mother's Day because I think she forgot about it. But this one says Love 1970, Yves Saint Laurent. I'm gonna give it to her and be like, hey, happy Mother's Day, even though you wanted it. You didn't pay for it. I did. Happy Mother's Day. Also, mind you, this entire haul was $48. No, $46. And I got the 3 books and then these. And most of these, I think 3 of these were like less than $4, and then one of these I think was $6, but I could be wrong. Most of the price came from the books though, I remember that. So I have this one. So we have this one for my mom. This one is for one of my friends. Or is it for my cousin? I think this is for my cousin. It says 1990 on it, and it says like love, 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 Yves Saint Laurent all over it. This one is for one of my best friends because she's a vet in training, or she's working to become a vet tech. And basically it just has a bunch of dogs on it because she likes animals. And it says, I think the name for his dog is Louis. I don't know. Okay, so this, I know it's supposed to be this is something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this first line is supposed to say because I can't read the handwriting. But I know this part is this is. or like that. No, this, like this, whatever. Okay, so it's probably like, this is my dog. That's my dog. What? I don't even know what this says. And it says Andy Warhol. I am Yves Saint Laurent. What? And then it says I am Yves Saint Laurent at the bottom. I don't know. But love 1991. Giving this to her. She's not born in 1991 or in the 90s, but animals. And then this is for me. Black woman. Cunt. Gorgeous. 2007. Wasn't born 2007, but for me. And then this one is for my dad. Love 1971. It's gonna be for either Father's Day. No, I'm gonna do it for his birthday because his birthday is around Father's Day. Same month, so he's gonna get this one. And I'm just gonna write like a letter on the back. Like a note to him. And that's all the cards. And that's everything I got from the museum. So if I was to like show y'all, hold on. This is everything we got from the museum. And it was great. But yeah, got all this for $46. Some people would think that's incredibly expensive, but some of the books were literally going for $46. Like, I really wanted the catwalk book. It was a book of every single catwalk the fashion house has ever done. And I think I'm gonna somehow get it because I really was fascinated by it, because they also had a lot of Naomi Campbell pages in there, and it was just, the looks were looking. I'm not a flower girl, so that part I was like, but everything else I was obsessed. But yeah, that was the haul for Yves Saint Laurent. And then in terms of what I got at the grocery store, or like the little store, I got 2 noodle soups just for like to eat, because we don't have dinner for like another 7 hours, 7 hours and 5 minutes as filming right now. So gonna eat that as a snack. I got 2 waters, 2 different waters, because I don't know, I didn't have a reason. And then the Fanta dragon fruit, because I didn't even know this existed, but they have Fanta dragon fruit here, and I want to find out about it. So Fanta dragon fruit, 2 waters. One is mineral water, well, rich in minerals, and this one's natural minerals. Natural mineral water, rich in minerals, both mineral water, both great for you. And then noodle soup, and I have empanadas in the fridge. So it's a great day. And yeah, that's all for my haul. And I will see y'all later when I'm getting ready to go to Ginger and Crazy Horse. Because, oh wait, I gotta tell you about CARETTE. CARETTE, there is a very long line for the queue. However, the queue does move fast. A lot of people do make the mistake, me included, of walking towards the restaurant because you don't realize, oh, the queue is for this. Because depending on what side of the street you come from, you don't realize the queue of everybody standing is for there. You could think they're like waiting to cross the street or like on a tour. Nope, it's for there. The queue does move very fast though. And then they are very attentive when it comes to making sure your order is placed and bringing it out. Like, you sit down, max, if you don't look like you're literally still looking for your thing, you will get your order placed within 5 minutes. The hot chocolate, I still need to compare to Angelina's, so I cannot say it's the best I've ever had, but well, actually no, as of right now, it is probably one of the best, if not the best hot chocolate I've had, with that, like, their hot chocolate with the whole whipped cream situation, or whipped whatever it is. It was really good. I feel like you have to have the perfect ratio, because I did a couple different ratios, so I found the perfect one, and once I did, I was like, wait, this is good. But I want to compare it to Angelina's because everyone's saying, like, the staff was like, you have to have Angelina's, they're way better. And I'm like, all right, let me find out. So we're going to try Angelina next. But we had the CARETTE. So I got CARETTE hot chocolate. Or was it hot chocolate CARETTE? Something in that order. Then I got the CARETTE crepe. And then, which is like vanilla ice cream, chocolate syrup on a crepe. I normally get crepes with just fruit. So this is the first time in like years, like since I was a child, that I've gotten chocolate on my crepes. Normally I prefer just fruits, max maybe some whipped cream, but it was still good. But I was so full. Mind you, I only had that, the hot chocolate, and a Bellini, and I was stuffed. Didn't even finish it, and I was stuffed. But the Bellini, delicious. It was a, well, the Bellini, I don't know if all Bellinis are like this, but it was It was, fuck, what juice was it? It was peach. It was peach cream, or cream of peach. There was another fruit juice. It was not orange. I cannot remember the other fruit in this moment. But it was another fruit juice, but it was not orange. And then it was champagne. But it was delicious. I would have like 5 of those. They were so good. And then my mom had the petit déjeuner, which was like the choice of a hot chocolate, a double espresso, or a tea. And then you get the choice of this is for €18.50, by the way, €18.50. And then you would get a croissant or something else. I forgot what the other option was. It was croissant or something. And then you get a piece of toast with a jam of your choice. And she got a strawberry jam. So you have a strawberry jam plus a croissant, which is a pretty decent size. It's a decent size. Like, it wasn't a huge croissant, but it was a nice size. Like, it was a nice size croissant. And then you get the jam again. Mind you, the toast, really good size. It was good. And then the hot chocolate, really good size. They give you the little pitcher to pour more when you want. And it was to share. It was so good. She also got a Bellini, because she wanted to copy me. She wanted to be like me. And in total for all of that, I think we spent, was it $86? That might be wrong, or I might be right. I don't remember, because I got a hot chocolate, I got a Bellini, and I got the crepe, and I think the crepe was like 20, maybe. I don't remember. I know we spent less than 100. Well, actually, I don't remember how much we spent, but it was good. It was real good. It was really good. I would do it again. And they have a nice brunch menu. Yes, it was so good. So if I had to rate it, I'd rate it. I've had more impressive brunches, for sure. But in terms of, like, I had breakfast, so I didn't have brunch. So in terms of breakfast, I'd probably rate it a 7.5. I feel like that's reasonable. If I was to rate it compared to brunch, New Orleans brunch and Atlanta brunch tops it all the time. But if I had to rate it on a breakfast level, probably one of the better breakfasts I've had, I'd rate it a 7.5. I'd have to try more of the menu to really rate it for you. I had to try like things I love, and then I could really tell you. And then I had, oh yeah, so that was what I would rate it. In terms of all the restaurants I've had, I think Monsieur Bleu is the top for me. And then Carette would be next. And then I didn't get to eat at Disneyland Paris, so I don't know what the food gave. I've heard so many good reviews about it. And then I'm excited to see what tonight's dinner gives, because we're going to Ginger. Very excited to see what the food is like, so I can't wait to add them into the list. And then we have some restaurants following. So yeah, that's my ranking so far. I'm going to do some work, drink this water and everything, and then I'm going to get ready for dinner later. So until then, oh, and this was the fit. Fit check. We're wearing this. Ignore my desk. We have a skirt, we have a jersey, necklace, and I had nice Chanel sneakers and my Louis Vuitton bag. So yeah. And a goddess necklace, and then these are the earrings. Yeah.
Would she have benefited from the sale?
Well, when they pay me the commission, I was going to give it to her.
Does she know that?
She knew that. She's the one that said it.
Maybe she didn't care.
She didn't care.
Maybe she was like, I could just get it myself.
Because the thing is this.
Are you surprised?
No, not at all.
She doesn't do things
Altruistic.
She's a self-serving person. This is things you know. Y'all like giving her a lot of chances. It's not like she's changed as a person. She's the same person she's always been.
Yeah.
I tell y'all this, but y'all want to be so forgiving because family.
It's not gossip when you're just talking about your lived experiences in reality. Just making that known.
And I would say all of this to her face. Also, I just want to enjoy my veal in peace. But if you gonna bring something up to me, I will always answer truthfully. Never been a yes man in my life. That's raspberry.
I have Paresh. What time did I tell Paresh?
That's raspberry. Oh,
I need to text him. Well,
that is strong. That is a strong raspberry. Oh my god. That is
what's that? It's like a dough on it?
No, it's mochi. This is
Which
mochi
one is
ice
it?
cream. This one's raspberry. That's raspberry. The raspberry got my eyes. Oh my god.
What do you mean?
It's raspberry. That was raspberry. That was a strong raspberry. The raspberries on the inside.
I don't understand. This is that doughy thing I don't like.
It's not.
What makes mochi?
I don't make it. It's not dough. No. I'll tell you. The green tea one's good.
Richie, what's going on?
Hey y'all, so I'm back from Crazy Horse. It was a blast. I definitely preferred it over Moulin Rouge. I went there when I was, I think, 14. I definitely prefer Crazy Horse more. It feels a little more intimate. I don't know, because of the space, like the stage area. I don't know if it's because it's like a more intimate setting, because like everyone's a little closer to the stage, versus Moulin Rouge felt more spread out, and it was like dinner, okay, eat show, versus Crazy Horse, like you had the option to go eat at one of the restaurants they partner with, which is Ginger, or you can just come at the show, and then if you do eat there, it's like macarons or like caviar, or you can just get champagne. If you get the other two, champagne comes with that, but I just got the champagne option. Or you can just do the show option. That's also a choice. Or I think you can just do show and dinner, or just show. There's a lot of options. I really enjoyed it. It really felt like art. Because seduction is art. I hate when people think like cabaret or burlesque and they're like, oh, they're just strippers. They're not. It was like, it felt tasteful. Like, I know some people be like, but it was just like titties and ass. But it wasn't. It felt artsy. There was dance. Like, I could actually see like technique. There was like ballet technique involved. I saw a little bit of jazz and hip hop. The usage of like the lighting, I loved how they used the stage and the lights, and how quick they were able to, like, what's the word, transition between sets. That was really fun. I loved it. There wasn't just women. There was like jugglers. There were two men. They were jugglers, but it was like a striptease. They weren't naked, but it was like a striptease to like out of suits into like boxers, and then back into it while still juggling. The host, he had like a little set. That was fun. It was funny. He was so like, I loved him. He was a vibe. And I would definitely do it again, because I know they do different shows. This one was the return of, I don't remember her name. I was about to say Anita, but that doesn't feel right. It was like one of the last shows, like sets, was return of blank. And I don't want to butcher her name, but I love the set. I love the wigs. especially when they do like the reveal of their actual hair underneath the wig, because they'll always start with like, if it's a hair reveal, they'll have like a black wig, and randomly during the set they'll like shake their hair and their actual hair will come down. You'll see blonde, you'll see ginger, you'll see like 2C, maybe 3A curls or waves. It was really fun to watch. If you're looking for, I think Moulin Rouge may have more diversity in women in terms of color. I think, don't quote me on that, because I'm going based on when I was 14. I feel like there was black women there and Asian women. I know there was Hispanic women, like lighter Hispanic. There's for sure white. I didn't see any black women at Crazy Horse. I think there was an Asian girl, but don't quote me on that because she may not have been. If there was a Hispanic, she was definitely like a white passing one. But in terms of the white woman, there were diversity in terms of like hair color, tan versus rosy versus just pale. Body, you'd have like little titties, and you'd have like boobies, you'd have like boobs, and you'd have like booby. So it'd be like little one. So I'm like little. So it'd be like between an A and like a B, or like a double A to like a B, very small. C is pushing it, maybe, but I feel like B. But in terms of butt, in terms of the ass, no one had a flat ass. There was no flat. It would at least be perky. If it wasn't huge, it was still perky. It's me talking about like, yeah, they were perky. They weren't like, whoa. Like, you're not gonna walk in and see like bubble. You're not finna see like video vixen hip hop. You're not gonna see video vixen ass, but you're gonna see like runway model, maybe a swimsuit, like is it sports magazine? Which one does the swimsuits? You'll see like maybe a swimsuit body. Think Tyra Banks in her prime, like a body like that. Like she's so curvy, but she's slim, but she may have a little hip, a little butt. It was cute. It was really cute. It was tasteful. I loved it. It was so cute. And I did get merch. So I do have a book on the way to my apartment, in fact, and a magnet that I had ordered when I bought my ticket. But in terms of what I bought at the show, I love how it's like tied in a bow at the top. Sucks I'm gonna ruin it. I'm sorry, I just felt like I was like undressing it. I have a program of the set that I got to take. We had champagne. Did not finish the bottle. It was a really big bottle. But I got 2 magnets for 2 of my friends. These are the friends that are bi or lesbians, because it has like this woman on it. Hold on. I don't know if y'all see that, but it's like a woman laying on like the heart on the lip couch, and you can't see that she's naked, but you can infer. And then I got two keychains. This one is of their opening set. When they first start the show, they come out in this like, I guess, British royal guard fits, which is so funny because it starts, and I think it starts with their asses, and the little like, this thing right here, this little white thing covers like their genitalia area and like the crack. So it's like swinging. I don't know, it was really fun to watch. I loved how they found ways to still make it funny at times, but also still sexual. Well, not sexual, but sexy. So I feel like sexual versus sexy is a thing. Like, I was very entranced. I loved watching. Sorry. I loved watching it. It was just a very like sensual show. I don't want to say sexual. It was sensual. Like, it was seductive. It was artsy. I was captivated. Like, I was entranced and I was entertained. And I think that was in one of the lyrics, that he was gonna entrance us. I think he was trying to like do a play on entertain and entrance. And I was entranced. I was entertained. But not gonna lie, champagne does make me sleepy. So there was like there was 2 sets towards the end. Well, in the middle, there was 2 sets in the middle where I was like, I'm interested, but like I'm getting like tired by like, they ended up like right in that moment. Then the jugglers came out and I was wide awake, and I was like, thank God, because I wanted to be like attentive, and once that happened, I was great. I forget that champagne does make me sleepy sometimes, but now I'm good. So yeah, I got this keychain, and then I got this one of one of the wigs, which is funny. I don't remember which girl this was, but I liked her little outro. She was talking about like, she wants a man and she don't care if he's a little heavy as long as it's as long as the wallet's what's heavy, because at the end of the day, sex doesn't pay the rent, because at the end, sex doesn't pay rent. Cash does most of the time. I don't know, it was funny. She was like, and does he have a good address? I'm thinking Wall Street. Like, it was just cute, it was funny. I liked it. Talking about she needed like a Yankee Doodle man, and she was talking about $1, and I was like, period. Not that I like want men for their money, but like, I love a woman who's about her bag. Get it how you get it. Oh, I have another magnet. This one's for me because it's pink and it has Crazy Horse on it. And then I have this like postcard set. It's a set of postcards. It's 6 postcards. So I have, and I ironically do have at least 6 bisexual, lesbian, or pansexual friends who would love these. So that's going to y'all. And then I got the vinyl because I love music, and I was literally trying to Shazam some of the songs, but I was so locked in I never did it. So now I have the Totally Crazy vinyl. Also, the Striptease Moi. It's this right here. This is a Striptease Moi set. So good. So good. Really sexy. So good. So, in terms of my favorite performances, I'm thinking Striptease Moi for sure. That's Lolly Wish. Crazy Entertainer, I loved. Attitude, okay, I'm not going. All these are good. I loved But I'm a Good Girl. I wanted to download that immediately. Toxic, I did enjoy. You Turn Me On was the ending track, and that was very, very good. I actually love how much they made it clear. We not gonna kick you out if you record, but please don't record, because we want you to focus on the show through your eyes and your heart, not through your phone. Because I feel like also when you hold up your phone, it's distracting. The light distracts people. And if you dim it all the way down, people still see your phone. They see this. If someone's behind you, you're blocking the view. And 9 times out of the time, you do end up missing something. And if you're like, oh, but I'm recording, you somehow miss something, I swear. Because as a girl who loves concerts, when you do record, and when you're trying to make sure you're recording, sometimes you miss what's going on. Even if you swear you're seeing everything through the lens, you're missing something. And you're not really living it. You're just recording, but you're not living the moment. I swear. So I'm very excited. I love this show. It was a really good show. So yeah. So it's currently like, I think 2 something in the morning. The show started at 11. Well, we got the ticket said 11:45. I don't know if it started at that time or not. It may have. It may not have. The dinner was so good. Oh my god, veal chops. Oh, first of all, I forgot how big veal chops can be. Veal chops are delicious. They were so good. I'm so mad I wasn't able to finish it because they were so fucking good. And I got it with this vegetable curry. Little nut. Like, ugh. If you have the chance to go to the Ginger restaurant, even if it's, I don't know if they take reservations, and I assume that you can go without going to Crazy Horse. If you're able to, go. If not, do Crazy Horse. It's like a 3-minute walk right down the street. Literally such a great experience. I recommend, if you do dinner and a show, I think it's like $200 for regular, like no champagne, no nothing. But you still get the dinner, which just come with like, I think 2 glasses of champagne or red wine or white wine, water, coffee, and then you get a main course, you get an appetizer, you get a side dish, and you get a dessert. So I feel like it was worth it, because in Paris you probably will end up spending that much, like around 100, honestly, on a meal between 2 people. So I recommend it, or at least on yourself, honestly, because I got veal chops. And veal chops in some places can be like $30, $28, $40, $50, depending on where you're going. I got 2 glasses of champagne. That's like maybe $24, maybe more depending on where you're going. Plus vegetable curry. And then I got mochi ice cream. So like, I feel like that's, if you include like a tip, that's around that price, right?
especially if I can get coffee as well with that. Oh, and I got a soup. It was a pretty decent size. Like, imagine this to like here, and it was so good. I feel like it's a decent size. My mom got we both got veal chops, but she got, I think, green beans and asparagus with, or just green beans, and then she got these, what's it called, spring rolls. So I feel like it's a good price because, again, you get the experience, you get a great meal. If you want to shop before, that area is right by we'll shop after if you do an early show. That area is right by a bunch of like fashion houses. I recommend it. It was really fun. It was so pretty. I loved every moment of it. And yeah, I am definitely gonna have to pay the like an extra fee when I go home for the airplane because my suitcase will be overweight, but I don't care because I'm getting hella shit. Like, I haven't even shopped for real yet, y'all. I haven't shopped. Like, this is all I've bought so far. I'm not done. Like, best believe I'm leaving with shit. I'm leaving with stuff. So yes, I will be spending money on a heavy suitcase. And what's tea? And what are y'all gonna do about it? Air France. Try me if you want to. My shit's going home. So yeah, that is everything I bought at Crazy Horse. That's my review of the show and the dinner. I would definitely recommend it to somebody. If I had to rank the overall experience, I'd put it at like a 9 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 is me reducting the score for some random reason. But personally, because also it's a walking distance from our hotel, I just didn't feel like walking. So the Uber was like right now. The Uber was quick. Could have walked there, honestly. I just didn't feel like it because I damaged my toes. Like, the cuts are deep in my toes. So like I could not do that walk. I didn't want to ruin my shoes. I just got these new shoes. And then like the dress kind of squeezes these in my neck. So like, cause like I had to hold them up. So yeah. So I didn't want to do all that. But great experience. Personally, I'm thinking it's like a 9 out of 10. But 8.5 feels real generous too. No, 8.5 is reasonable, but I feel like a 9.5. Hands down. I think today has been my favorite day because we did Carette. We did the Musée Yves Saint Laurent. We did Palais de Tokyo. And then we had a break. I got a good nap. I did this little very quick makeup look in like, I think 15 minutes. And because I literally removed all the makeup that was on my face when I woke up from my nap from earlier today. Removed it all. Was like, oh shit. Ran to the bathroom. My eyes were watering because I went to sleep on the bed face down. I'm fanning my eyes while I'm trying to put on new concealer. And then I put on the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Foundation, and I'm in love with it. Like, I was so scared because I've never used that shade before, and it's my perfect shade match in my opinion. I need to try with the primer now because this is just with the foundation and the setting spray. And then I put the Say Beauty blush on with the NYX Buttermelt bronzer, and then I just put some Charlotte Tilbury highlighter on my nose, and I think this is now about to be my go-to like glam look. And then on my eyes, I just put the NYX bronzer on my eyes, and then I put the highlighter on it as well. And a lot of people called me cute and pretty today, so like, So I'm very glad. I'm obsessed with this dress. I got it from Shein, mind you. I wish they had more colors. It is so cute. It has like a corset, like right here, kind of like a corset style. I love it. Yeah, I love it. And for anyone who wants tattoos and is afraid it's gonna take away from the girliness of them, it won't, because I'm in a girly ass dress and I got tattoos on this arm. One of them literally says weird in big bold font. I have a quote, and then I have a zodiac sign that looks like it could be a 69, and I feel cute as shit. So if you do what the fuck you want to do, I feel hella cute. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna probably stop recording, post some photos of tonight, and then take my makeup off, maybe do an LSAT practice quiz, and then go to sleep because we have a dinner reservation
at the, I think it's the Yves Saint Laurent Cafe, if I'm correct, where we're going for lunch. If I'm correct, that's where I have it booked. So yeah, and then we're gonna do a 2CV vintage car tour of Paris with a guide, including champagne. And then we're gonna have dinner at Big Love, which is, I think, a vegan Italian restaurant or vegetarian Italian restaurant, something like that. I don't know. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. So yeah, I will see y'all later today. In the spirit of Crazy Horse,